Hi there and welcome to another Motley production. This one's called Pew 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 Pew, and it features Chin in the Akizuki, myself Booty in the Mainz CE, and on the red team we've got some more fleet members: Odin in the Massachusetts B, Chiz in the Anchorage, and last but not least, Breck in the Charles Martel. Okay, this was actually recorded a couple of weeks ago, but it's a good game. Right, so you can see from the team sheets, we've spawned to the north of the Atlantic, and we're to the southwest of the home base.
Battle starts.
Right, and we kick off.
Let's give them a hard time.
Okay, so Chin is going to push slightly right of centre, and I'm going to push even further right towards the island that he's sailing towards. Obviously, my job as a cruiser is to support Chin. He's our eyes. Chin sets out zoning torps down towards that central channel where the threat indicator is showing the closest red team ships are. And he's now going to push between these two islands and into the sort of the lake area, if you like, to the southwest of the centre of the map. Meanwhile, I'm pushing around the island to his right. The only downside with a lot of the Japanese destroyers, they're good little destroyers, they've got very good detection. However, they're not the fastest boats that are out there.
Engine boost activated.
Okay, so I'm in the Mainz and we spot a KGV and I get shots on and I start to turn out. And Chin spots a mast in that sort of central lake area, immediately gets guns on, and I start to engage it as well. Okay, the red team have taken out one of our cruisers in New Orleans already, so we're a cruiser down. The masts are smoked up, and Chin turns out.
The ship is on fire.
He's put torps into the smoke, but he knows there's a KGV behind. And we've also got red team ships pushing in from our eastern side. Right, from the red cap or the red base towards where we are now.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Yeah, KGV is now engaging. We've got a Roma with us as well. They're exchanging gunfire. Chin has smoked up and he's now putting shots into the smoke screen where he thinks the mast is. He can see the mast's shots coming out of the smoke screen. Meanwhile, I've pushed round the island to Chin's left at the moment.
Smoke screen set.
And as you can see to the left of the screen, there's a Shawnee, and that's a North Carolina behind it. So we have got 4 red team ships now. The mast appears. You get shots on, but they hit the island. Meanwhile, I've turned out, and I start to engage the mast as well. And for good measure, I put a rack of torps out towards it as well. Back to Chin, and he gets the first kill for the blue team. He reverses back into his smoke and starts to engage the sharpnels. And as you can see with the Akizuki, it really is pew 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 pew. Got a very high rate of fire. I've come back round to support him. I also engage the Shani. So we're starting to wear it down. You can see she's got fires burning. And then I target the North Carolina behind. Back to Chin. He really is wailing on that Shani. Okay, he now redeploys. He doesn't want to sit in his smoke screen too long. In fact, the smoke screen is now dissipated. And a Shunfon appears as well. So he engages the Shunfon before he moves behind the island and drops spot. As you'll notice from the mini-map down to the southwest, that KGV that was out behind the mast is now pushed round to the western side, and he's now going to be a threat to our flank. Chin puts torps out and pushes back into that lake area, as I call it. Meanwhile, I turn out again, and I also engage the KGV. As you can see, the roamer that spawned with us, he's now going to engage the KGV. I think he gets the kill eventually. We'll see in a minute. So, Chin's in that centre, in that lake area, this sort of southwestern lake area. We've got a Shani that he was engaging earlier, a Shunfon, and a KGV over behind him, but I think his torps miss. The Shunfon has smoked up. You can see me, I'm back out there. Still able to support Chin though. Obviously Chin's using his low detection distance to prevent himself being spotted. And he can also see the North Carolina. Yeah, she's starting to push down towards the south. So it looks like the Shani and the Shunfon are pushing in from one side of that island, and the North Carolina is pushing round from the other side.
Smoke generator started.
Chin smokes up. And he's going to engage the Shani as well. Yeah, I think the Roma just gave her a battering there. Meanwhile, I also turn guns on the Shani. Shots out. Get a fire on her. She hasn't got much left now. And here's Chin in for the coup de grace. Yeah, that's his second kill. Meanwhile, I turn out and start to engage the Shunfon. As does Chin. He's engaging with AP rather than HE, and he gets his third kill. There's a North Carolina pushing round. She just seems to be sailing in a straight line. She's not varying her speed or anything. So Chin gets torps out. I engage her from behind that lake area. And Chin's also opened up with guns. And as you can see there, she's going to pick up torps. Yeah, there she goes. 3 torps. She's gone. Okay, Chin is now on 4. And as I've mentioned before,
Engine boost
we're all,
deactivated.
from the fleet, we're all in the game chat. Everybody knows that Chin's on a Kraken. Breck, who's in the Charles Martel, he was actually grinding this so that he could get the San Luis for one of the Bureau projects. He turned around and said, "I'm here, come and get me."
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
So Chin starts pushing towards Breck. I'm moving to cover, but also we've got 2 other cruisers and the Roma also starting to converge towards the red base. I think Chin, yeah, he tells them to get back. He doesn't want them kill stealing this one. He's after his Kraken. So there's a blue team Yoko and a Zuma there. There's Breck in the Charles Martel. He's gonna sacrifice himself for Chin's Kraken. Chin gets shots on. But you notice so do the other ships, and Chin was starting to worry that they were actually going to get this before he did. He changes to AP. Charles Martel, it's a nice little cruiser, but she can be a glass cannon. Yeah, more shots from those cruisers. I don't think Breck's got much longer for this game. He's nearly dead. Bang! Chin gets his Kraken. Nice one, Chin. In the meantime, if you check the mini-map, you'll notice to the northeast is a cruiser. That's Chiz. Rumour has it he was actually sussing out idyllic island locations for a little getaway. We don't know if that's true or not. Okay, we spot the Friesland. And I must admit we were saying, oh, I wonder if we can get a 6-pack. So I'm now pushing in towards the red team base, as are the Miyoko and the Azuma. Chiz opens up on the Azuma first of all. I think that's him in the smoke screen to the left of the picture. Yeah, you can see Chiz is waiting on that Azuma and he gets it.
Nice work. Nice
I
work.
think Chin's quite grateful for that because he really was. These guys were quite thirsty for a kill, and he's now going for the Azuma, the Miyoko. Sorry, we're trying to set up that Friesen for Chin to get for a 6-pack. And they're returning fire at Chiz. We're being gentlemen, we're not. And Chiz gets the Miyoko as well. I open up on the Friesen, whittle him down a bit for Chin. And I have to say, in a rather unsportsmanlike way, Chiz kills me as well. Anyway, back to Chin. He puts torps out. We all thought he got this here. I say we've not long till he captures the red base anyway, and there's only a minute and a half left. We've got this win. There's Chiz in the anchorage. Odin is way up to the north. I think he was going after the after one of our ships up the back there. There's the Friesland. But the blue Benson gets Odin. Chin opens up on the Friesland. And if you notice on the mini-map, that Roma who spawned with us is starting to muscle in. Chin gets a Confederate. And we thought he'd got this. That Friesland is very nearly dead. We're all rooting for him here. And then at the last minute, the Roma engages a Friesland. Bang, and she gets it. But we're about to count out anyway.
Problem solved, sir.
Or timeout.
Attention, support that target.
Yeah, only a couple of seconds left. So that was a fun game. Well done, Chin. Nice Kraken. Shame about the six-pack. And well done, Chiz and Odin and Breck on the red team as well. Well, hope you enjoyed that. That was another Motleyverse game where we show it from more than one point of view. There will be another one along very soon.